But now I'm back in the kitchen with John Whaite. Hello, my lovely.
Hello, gorgeous.
Now you're doing gluten-free, thank you.
I am. I'm doing a lemon and rosemary cake, and it's almond-based, so it's completely gluten-free, and it's really very easy. It's only a few ingredients.
But it's so nice because people with allergies like me, we miss out on cake.
You do. But not today.
Not today!
So this bowl here, I've separated 5 eggs. In this bowl, I've whipped my egg whites to nice stiff peaks. And in this bowl, I've got my 5 egg yolks. And I'm going to add to that another egg, so a full egg.
Oh, a whole
with
egg,
my egg
right.
yolks, yep. And I'm going to add to that then my sugar. So you can use caster sugar, you can use golden caster sugar. You could even make it with a dark sugar or a sugar alternative. You know, like a coconut sugar that we spoke about a few years back. Well, not a few years back, a few months
All
back.
those years.
All those years. When we were in the skip with a bottle of cider that time.
Don't tell everybody our secrets.
Sorry. So just whisk these up until the sugar is more or less dissolved into the eggs. Because if you don't whisk the sugar straight away with the eggs, it starts to burn the egg yolk. So it cooks them. It actually cooks them.
Really?
It does. I'm not lying. It's
No,
true.
I know. I believe every word you say, apart from the thing of us and skip. Yeah.
I'm going to add to that then my almonds and my lemon zest. So lemon zest goes in.
Is that a whole lemon that you put in there?
Just the whole lemon zest,
Okay.
yeah, all the zest. The juice I'm going to use for the syrup later on. And all you do is you just blend this together. Now, this will be a very, 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 very stiff mixture, almost impossibly stiff. You might think, oh, something's gone wrong, but please don't worry. This is how it's meant to be. And if your mixer starts to smoke and steam, then you can worry.
Then worry.
If your mixer blows up, then, you know, just abandon.
The smell of lemon is incredible just from that zest.
It's gorgeous. It
That
really
is lovely.
It's such a strong flavour, lemon. All those essential oils in that zest is just so gorgeous.
I'm always scared of using zest, but actually, you shouldn't, should you?
No, don't be afraid of zest. There are more things to be fearful of in life than zest. But make sure you don't use the white bit of the lemon, because that's the pith. And that can be very, very, very bitter. Okay. So I've added just a spoonful of the egg white to this. I'm going to just slacken it off like this. You need a stiffer spoon rather than a weak spoon for the slackening part. So really beat that in well. You can do this in your mixer if you've got one.
So you're beating, not folding?
Well, I'm beating that first bit in just to get it slack. And then what I'm going to do is switch over to a flat folding device. So in with the rest of the egg whites.
May I ask why you go slack and then you go fold?
Just because I need to get it slack enough to fold it in without damaging it. Because if it's really stiff, you won't be able to actually fold the egg
whites. It's a proper question.
The way you look at me. I won't be able to fold it in. So when it's slacker, you can then really fold it in. Can you see? Whereas if that was too stiff, you wouldn't get it in.
I'm with you now.
You're with me.
I am.
So just keep folding like that just until it's completely smooth. So it takes a good minute or so, but I'm not going to do it now for a minute because it'll be a bit boring for our viewers. But just keep folding like this and you'll become smooth.
OK, lovely.
So just around the sides, through the bottom and over. And then that goes into a tin. And then in the oven for about 50 minutes. It takes a long time to bake this, but it's at a low temperature because you don't want to burn the sides.
OK.
And while it's cooking, what you do is you put the lemon juice into a saucepan with a bit of water. This is for the drizzle. And I'm going to add to that a little bit more sugar for the syrup. Ooh, in it goes, 1 lump or 2. And then in with some rosemary as well. I love rosemary in cakes. It's such a great flavour. Thyme works beautifully as well, especially lemon thyme. And it just infuses the syrup.
I mean, that's one of the things I think people find it unusual that you're having a savoury herb in a sweet pudding.
But it's so gorgeous. I mean, lemon and rosemary, it's like being on the Amalfi Coast or something like that, isn't it? When you're in the middle of Wigan, on the Amalfi Coast, by a cake, you know? It's amazing. It really is. But it's so beautiful. It's such a great flavour. So do try it, those people at home. And then when you've baked the cake, all you need to do is with a kebab skewer or a toothpick or something like that, clean toothpick, just skewer all the way through the cake when it comes out of the oven, leave it in the tin. And I do this while it's warm. Now, while I prod, why don't you have a try?
I actually can eat some cake?
You can eat this because it's really, really good.
Well, do you know,
well, it's gluten-free as well. So just prod it all over and do this while it's warm because then the syrup soaks into the cake while it's
that's
still
why
warm.
you're prodding?
Yeah, prod it to make it soak all the way through.
That's a huge slice.
Just a small little nibble for you today, Gabby. And then pour it over and let it soak in, like that.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That's really lovely.
Isn't it? Mm. Isn't it really sort of sophisticated?
And it's really moist.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's lovely.
It keeps for weeks as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Can I swap them round? I'll have that slice and leave that for everybody
I'll have
else.
that one.
Lovely, I'll have that one.
Good deal.
John, that's delicious. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, that's good.
For more great moments from the show, click here. And don't forget to subscribe.
It's a no faff, no chair, no fuss ice cream. It's really easy.
And this dish is perfect for the summer because you can do it either in the kitchen, if it's raining outside, or you can stick them on the barbecue. So they're absolutely perfect.
So this is a summer stew, light and fragrant and really quick to make.
It's the perfect picnic.
It is, but it's not just soggy butties, because there's nothing worse than a couple of soggy butties rattling around your bag, is there?
This is very true.